Hey, what's up, Sagittarius? Let's get into your read here. See what messages are coming in for you for the month of July. General read, take what resonates, leave the rest out. Hope you guys are doing well. And let's get into this reading here for the month of July. General read, take what resonates, leave the rest out here. And of course, leave a comment. Let me know how you guys are doing. Let's get into this Sagittarius. Let's see what messages are coming in for Sagittarius here in the month of July here. Starting off this reading, Nine of Swords. All right, don't worry, Sag. We have the Hangman underneath there. Could be something, this isn't Nine of Swords energy, can be a worry energy, anxiety, right? What I pick here with that Nine of Swords off the bat is the feeling I got when I saw that Nine of Swords is that you could be worrying about a certain situation or a specific person or maybe something of the past here that resurfaced. This could be simply due to a trigger or something like that here where you're trying to fix something. You're trying to figure something out, right? This doesn't have to be so negative. I just feel like it's something that is, it's a big thing. This could be just you reflecting at yourself and what you're working on, things like that here. Nine of Swords is an energy of sleepless nights, really trying to figure something out here. It's in your mind, it's in your head here, right? So it doesn't mean that this is the first card, this is going to be a bad reading, all right? There's an energy here of working through something, and we're going to see how this Nine of Swords goes. Interesting how that comes out in your reading here as the first card, because this will be your situation here. And that Nine of Swords, I feel as though could be bringing additional stress, where I feel like you're going to realize maybe there is a little bit of overthinking on a certain situation here. Maybe something of you could be needing to, or maybe you making the realization that something here is needing to be let go. It's not your responsibility. That's kind of what I'm getting here with this Nine of Swords. Very interesting to start off that way. Let's see. What is the challenge here for Sagittarius? We have the Sun. See, so you're looking for a sense of happiness, freedom, having fun, experiencing new things here. I feel like maybe for some of you guys, you're on this feeling or, on this verge of happiness or feeling like things are going well. And then all of a sudden there's this reflection or trigger, like I said, that kind of brings you in this Nine of Swords energy. Again, feels like may have brought imbalance in your life here. But this energy, even I'm just looking at two cards, I just feel like the energy is moving. It's like opening up, right? So this is energy of you understanding something and moving into something more positive, Sag. There can be a learning lesson here. Let's see. What is the past energy? How are you coming into this read here, Sag? The Hangman. So Pisces energy there. So very deep in your mind. Interesting. Hangman is someone here that takes a pause, reflects on things, right? And then comes back renewed, right? So there's this energy of you really deep in thought here, really deep in trying to decide what to do about either a certain situation or something that involves you here. Like I said, that Nine of Swords does feel like it brings up some sort of, things that just wasn't resolved possibly. And maybe you felt like it was resolved, but there is this energy of you taking a hard look at something. So whatever that means for you, what is the focus here for Sagittarius? Again, beginning of the read here. Let's see how this goes, how the energy shifts for Sag. So what is the focus here for Sag in the month of July here? Two of Wands. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy there. High Priestess underneath. So definitely trying to make some sort of decision regarding a situation. Now, this decision can involve, family members. This decision can involve a work situation, whatever it is here. But there's something here where you have the power to make some sort of decision on the next move, the next path, the next thing that you're working on. And I feel like this Two of Wands in your focus is moving you away from this Nine of Swords type of energy. But through a period of what this is, it's that realization. You're not really throwing things underneath the carpet and trying to run away from it. I feel like you're dealing with something. And that decision that you want to make, or maybe on the verge of making or have made, is moving you towards this Sun type of energy, this freedom, this adventure type of energy, feeling like you're yourself again. But you're also, this High Priestess is kind of telling me here, keeping to yourself, not really telling everyone about it. Maybe there is a select few that you share these feelings, but you also understand that they don't understand how you truly feel. So there's a feeling of you working through these emotions here, all right, Sag, by yourself. And that is that Nine of Swords energy. That keeps you up at night. That's worry, that's anxiety, that's you trying to figure out something. But with the Hangman here, it feels like you're not rushing into much. You're not jumping into a situation. It does feel like you are really taking a pause and reflecting over something here before making another move or making the next move here. Let's see the possibilities for you, Sagittarius. Interesting read for July. I didn't expect this to come out here. But let's see how this goes. Possibilities for Sag here. 8 of Wands. Sagittarius energy coming out here for you as the possibilities. Now, that is about changes as well. There can be some fast changes happening for you in the month of July here through a period of this. We're not going to talk about this too much now because I feel like we're moving past that, right? This could be something that maybe in the past few weeks here you've been dealing with, and now we see in July that things are starting to change. Things are starting to shift here. 8 of Wands is also a card of communication. Maybe there is something here that is coming towards you, or maybe you're communicating out. We have the Death card, Scorpio energy. So you're on the verge of ending something in your life here, Sag, but at the same time, it brings this sense of renewal and a start of something new. Realizing that, yeah, this is the new cycle. This is something that I'm going to put my time and energy into. I think I'm losing my voice now. But I feel like you're accepting a sense of transformation, or accepting that this change needs to happen, right? And that brings that death of an ego, death of like letting something go here, and then moving towards something new. So I feel like the month of July could bring this energy here, but also you're going to see this fast shift. This could be like a matter of a couple of days that you're just like, okay, now I get it. Things are clear. We're moving forward. We know what to do, right? So it's kind of what I'm getting in this read here, Sag. What is the near future energy? Or what is coming towards you here in the near future? We have the 3 of Cups falling out for you here, Sagittarius. So that is a card of celebration. This can be friends, family, get-togethers, teamwork, co-workers. But in the near future here, 3 of Cups, and that is Cancer energy here with that 3 of Cups. This is a card of celebration. You feeling like you've accomplished something, you've overcome something here, Sag. So it feels as though, from a period of a really, I want to say dark time here, Sag. I just feel like you've been put in some sort of energy that may have reminded you of how you felt a very long time ago, or maybe recently, whatever it is. Everyone's on a different timeline, but it pulled you back. It pulled you back, and you are working to overcome that. And I feel like in this energy, when I see the 3 of Cups in the near future, you feel more proud of yourself here. It's like you are able to overcome any sort of negativity or anything that gets thrown at you, right, Sag? So you may feel alone, 5 of Pentacles, but you do come out of this here in some way, all right? What is your power, your feelings here, Sagittarius? What is going on? Page of Pentacles, definitely something in regards to a new opportunity, on the verge of something new here. What is the environment for Sagittarius? We have the 9 of Wands. So your boundaries are up, Sag. Your boundaries are up. You definitely could be focused on this new beginning. And we've been talking about new beginnings for, I don't know, it's like, almost every reading, this new beginning is happening, right? But I feel like sometimes there's these challenges, right when we're on this energy of moving into something entirely new. Like I said, sometimes we're pulled back on something. This is what I'm getting. May not resonate for a lot of you guys here, but I am picking up this energy where, the 9 of Wands being in the environment here, it's like really putting a fence up, not letting anyone kind of take control of you, take your energy, your power here, Sag. I do feel like you don't want, even if this trigger, whatever that triggered you, that 9 of Swords energy, it feels as though you're not letting it consume you, not letting it take your mind here, right? So you're doing this by yourself. I don't feel like there's a lot going on. Now, near future, there can be some friends, family, people coming towards you here that is going to share emotions, ideas here, because this Cups energy, so maybe having a feeling of people do care, right? And again, this can be you feeling towards someone else. And, maybe these are the energies you're dealing with someone next to you, right? So again, if it's not your story, it's not your story, but that's what I'm getting today here. And this is a July reading. So when we saw that, the Death card, it feels like major transformation happening, but a lot of this is between just yourself, this is just internally you growing here. Learning yourself a bit more here. I feel like that's kind of what's going here. Let me see hopes and fears for Sagittarius. What's going on in the hopes and fears here? The Chariot, Cancer energy again. So this is a season. We are in Cancer season, moving into Leo season here. 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you're moving towards being successful on something. And I see the Eight of Pentacles, which is leveling up. You know, this is a sense of learning something new, looking into something here. Page of Pentacles in your power, which means you're opened up to a new opportunity, knowing that it can be a page, but it's leading you towards some sort of success with the Chariot. And the Chariot's a very confident energy, right? Very fast energy. It's one of the fastest cards in the deck compared to the Knight of Swords. So in your hopes and fears here, you're kind of wanting something to really take off, or this learning period of what you've learned here is moving you towards some sort of opportunity. And I feel like it's going to give some sort of fast growth towards something. Could be even finances, or maybe like a new job, something like that. Let me see the potential outcome for Sagittarius here. What is the potential outcome for Sag? We have the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius here. That is that's ending the reading with the High Priestess coming out one more time as the overall energy. Remember, I kept saying in your reading here that you are this is an energy of really dealing with things alone. And you know, sometimes that is sometimes it is what it is. You know, from experience here, sometimes people just don't understand. People won't understand what you're going through. People don't understand the life you went through. I'm not trying to say that your life or anyone's life is worse than the next person next to you. Everyone's going through their own stuff, right? But I do feel like there can be energies around you that just don't understand. And I feel like this energy here is you moving through it, you working through a lot of this trauma, this something here that is blocking this happiness. And I feel like you're not going to let it go with that Nine of Wands being in your reading too. It's like you're not going to let, because you've tasted this sense of breaking free. You've tasted something here in regards to things are moving forward nicely. You know, maybe new opportunities, meeting new people, making more, whatever it is here, right? And you end this reading with the Knight of Wands, which is your energy, Sag. This is you feeling like, hey, I can make a decision. I can move in the way I want to move. I can go travel. I can go experience new things, right? I can start becoming that Sagittarius that I've always wanted to become, right? Being free again, right? But also that freedom, that knowledge you've learned here is moving you towards these new experiences, these new memories here, right? So you're in this energy of not letting the past hold you back. And I feel like, and for some of you, maybe this is not for a lot of people, like I said, but for some of you guys, it feels like something happened to make you look back at this past issue, whatever has been affecting you, which maybe you didn't really care for at the time. But because you've went through this period of looking at this again, healing through this, it's moving you towards that freedom, that energy of you creating again, doing what you want to do again. And again, you're making that choice, right? You have the power here. And the High Priestess showed up twice in your read here. So it tells me you're not saying much. You're doing a lot of work internally. You're using your intuition. You're feeling through things here and what's good for you, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting. All right. So let's just see the sun. Let's just see what's going on here on this. And I know some people will be wanting love readings. We will get to that. Let's see what messages are coming for that in a different read. But today, this is what's coming out in July. And that's some heavy stuff, man. That's some heavy stuff when you have to deal on things yourself. And knowing that not anyone's gonna, or maybe not many people will understand what you're going through, it becomes a dark place. That Nine of Swords becomes like, hey, I don't have the help, right? You feel very lonely. We saw that Five of Pentacles earlier. And I feel like when we see this energy of that shifting, it just shows, it may not, we may not have like a lot of cards here where it's like, they're huge, right? You know, we got the Chariot here, but it shows this energy of you seeing the brighter side of things, being optimistic about something here, and knowing that something better is for you, and that you're on the right track. It's really believing in yourself here, Sagittarius. Let me see the sun. Let's see the sun here for Sag. Leo energy there. We have the Queen of Cups. One more card here. With the Lovers here, right? So we're just talking. Didn't I just mention something about the love reading? So, I mean, I guess, let's just add this together in the reading, because I do feel like that sun, I'm not saying that you meet someone new or you meet someone here with the Lovers and the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and the sun happens. I'm not saying that you meet someone and then you're happy. I do feel like that you're bringing this in through a period of you working on yourself here. And that Lovers, the Queen of Cups, the sun with the Ten of Cups, I feel like you're on the verge of really committing to something in regards to love. All right. So this can be meeting someone. This could be you opening up to a new person through a period of letting go of the past. Does that make sense? It's like something here had to trigger you back into this energy, so you don't bring that into this new energy here. So there is a new energy. We have the sun, like I said, the lovers with the 10 of cups here. And I mean, that can bring a new connection, new opportunity in love here for you. But again, through a period of really working on yourself. All right. So anything else here for Sagittarius? We'll get some more readings out throughout the month. And took a couple of weeks off here. You know, I don't know. Was it a couple of weeks? I don't know. 2 weeks maybe? I forget. But yeah, it's been busy. It's been busy. And so thanks for hanging in there with me. We'll get back on track here. 2 more cards. Anything else? May not even resonate with this card. I'm just throwing anything else here for you. Sagittarius, Temperance. Your card here. And 1 more card here for Sag. The 4 of Cups. All right. So, you know, I feel as though we have the Queen of Swords underneath here. The Temperance with the 4 of Cups, I feel like that is an energy of you looking back. Like, again, that 9 of Swords energy here, right? And if it's not anything to do with this, because I did say it could be anything, but that 4 of Cups says you may feel like you lost an opportunity. You may feel like you haven't seen that Ace of Cups energy, right? But I feel like with Temperance being here, it's coming, right? There's a sense of patience. There's a card of balance here. It's also a card of knowing who you are. And I feel like this is a month of July is like this energy of you seeing that. And that brings confidence, man. That brings a sense of you standing in your power here. And when you do that, you've changed your vibration and you start to attract what you really want here, right? So I am feeling this, that Queen of Cups here for you, Sagittarius. Doesn't mean that it's their sun sign, but I do feel like the water is going to be pretty big here. But there's going to be some sort of water energy, water sign here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like that is going to be a big factor in the month of July. So you let me know, but I'm feeling that. All right. So we'll stop right there. Let me know what you feel like, if this resonates, helps in any way. And like I said, we'll come out with some more videos here for you. And if you have not subscribed, you feel like we vibe here on this channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. Until next time, we'll see you. Guys, have a good one.